Hello friends, it's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here to share some things that I've listed in my Etsy. So this is an Etsy update. I've been wanting to do this for a few days and just haven't done it, and now I've got too many things to move into my craft room to do a video at my table, so I'm just doing it right here in another room. So I'm just going to flip through the book so you can see, and then other things also, just kind of flip through them real quick, not even open up the books or anything. I'll show you the covers and tell you the titles, and that's about it, just to show you what's in there. So here's the first thing. It's this Heart Healthy Cookbook. It's a paperback, spiral bound. It's like a hard, thick plastic spiral there. It's got some really good recipes in there. If you want to look at the listing, I tried to take pictures of some of the really actually yummy looking recipes. So if you need a healthy cookbook, there you go. This is a bread cookbook. It's got some information on bread and lots of yummy recipes, and it's got a really neat cover. It's these are vintage, but I see the cover. Let me show you up close. It's aged, and it's got this kind of crackling here from age, and I think that just really adds to the beauty of this particular book. And I love the bread on there and the knife, and it has the same picture except backwards, I guess, or something on the back, and that same patina is starting to form here on the back too, and it's a beautiful color too. So that is in there. This really cute book, I had a hard time listing this one. My first picture dictionary. It's cute. It's got super cute. Let me just show you. I said I wasn't going to open, but so cute. Great for whatever. If you need a book like this for your child or for your junk journal, it's really cute to cut apart these little pieces here. If you see all the little pieces, it's great. It's just the hardest thing about it is deciding which side to use, if you're going to use one side or the other. Another cookbook here. This one was really a cute one. As I was taking pictures, it reminded me of why I bought it. West Market Street United Methodist Church. And 1993 was the latest date in here, and that is the copyright. But let me show you. First of all, of course, it's got recipes. The previous owner did put some pencil marks here, and I think this is in pencil too, of her maybe recipes she tried. But actually, besides the yummy recipes, let me show you the back. It has old coupons in here, and there's a few pages of those. They expire in 1994, I believe is what I saw. I thought that was pretty cool. Coupon section, and then it has this old order form in here too. So some nice ephemera in this cookbook too. An old vintage Pinocchio here. I'm not going to open that up. The information's in my listing, so let me move those up and out of the way. Sorry, I'm holding my camera. Just like I said, there was too many things to bring into my craft room, so I'm just trying to go through a quick update here. I'm sure you wouldn't mind, me being quick too. Little Miss Bunnies. Just look at the pictures in my listing. I couldn't even. I debated. On listing this one too. It was hard for me, but it's so beautiful. And just look at the. It doesn't even have a copyright in here, but the only thing I could get to guess the age. I did research on it, and I couldn't find this exact one with the 59 cents on here. So there's a number on there too. If you've seen this book before, maybe you know how old it is, but I do not. I guessed in my listing 60s or 70s, but it could be older than that. A nice vintage, not really old or anything like that, but it is vintage Heidi book here, and this is illustrated. It's really nice because it has a lot of pictures in. They're black and white, but it does have some really cool pictures. So if you got this for your child to read, it's neat to have the pictures like this. You see how many there are to help your imagination as you read the story and help you to picture things. This is a neat old one too. I really like the look of this one. If you're looking for a horse story or a junk journal, this is really cute cover. And here's the front of the horse on the front, and the back. I thought that was cute. back of the horse on the back. So awesome. This is a nice one. Too. I put it in my Etsy. I just like this picture on the front, and it's a neat story here, the land of Elven Book. I just thought it looked really intriguing, so I had bought that a while ago to make a junk journal, but I am parting with some of my books because I just cannot keep them all. I've just become I just have accumulated too many, so I have to make myself apart with some of them. This is I'm showing you this because I have coffee dyed some recipe pages, and there's a listing for coffee dyed recipes, and these are a neat size. There you can see the horizontal, but they're not what I have in my listing the size, but what is it, about 5.5, something like that, by 8, something like that. So I thought it was a cute size too. Now I bought a record book to make a junk journal out of the cover, but I'm selling the records, so I have a listing for these records in my shop. Kind of a fun thing. You can use these for crafts. I really thought, I looked it up when I was looking up to figure out what to do with these, I saw where people use them for their wall and make they just hang their records right on the wall and make a very nice, cool looking design for a game room or whatever, fun room or whatever. So I thought that was a cool idea. I did put two of these in the whole thing wrapped still in my Etsy because I bought 3 of them and I decided just to keep 1. So those are in there. Okay, some more books. I'm gonna try to flip through if I can. So these are vintage, nice old stories. Trixie Belden, mysteries. I've got Harry the Dirty Dog here. That's a cute story if you know that one. A beautiful cookbook here, this green. Betty Crocker, very lovely. And it's got a nice spiral spine here, one of those. And of course, these type of Betty Crockers always have nice little graphics and pictures. And this is a good size. The size is in my listing. Here's Encyclopedia Brown. Nice old vintage reader. Also, this one is a vintage reader. Who Will Be My Friends? And let's see. Let me grab this one. It's a biggie. This one is, I would never cut apart one of these beautiful Julia Child books. This one I found, I had sold a couple a while ago, and I found another one. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and get it and put it in my Etsy. It's the mastering the art of French cooking, and it's got a nice, the dust cover's in pretty decent shape. It does have some wear. I try to take pictures of any wear and put those in my Etsy so you can see exactly what you're getting. But this is a good sized book, so let me come out here a little bit. But you can see it's this one with the red and white, and it's got a little blue dots, and it's in decent shape, really nice shape. So I won't go into it. It's in my Etsy. I did put some of my train, a little bit of my, I made a digital with some of my train ephemera here. And I also listed some of the original, actual, not digital, in my shop. So that is in there if you're interested. See what I mean by I have a lot? I listed a lot of stuff that I can't bring into my craft room. It's just too much to carry around. It would take, anyway. This is what was a really cool book I showed that I picked up in Florida. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I just thought it was so cool. And it has this neat old spine. I love it. And it has a nice, this pops out, but it's like, you see there's a post in there. Well, you can't, it's kind of dark. There's a post in there. And there's a hole over here. And you kind of fit the post in the hole. And then it slips down into a notch where it holds it in. So if you buy this book and you say, oh, it's coming apart, it's not coming apart. That post just has to be put back in the hole. I already did it once. That's how I know. So it's really nice a metal binding in there. And then it's got all these separate little, I have it in my listing, but all these separate little books in here. And I name each one for you and tell you. But really great condition, all these little books. Little booklets inside of this big hardcover. Cooking, what is it? My Cooking Magic Cookbooks. Neat old book there. Here's an old Nancy Drew, one of the older ones, not one of the newer ones. The newer ones have the shiny cover, and I might have a couple of those, but this one does not have the shiny cover, so you know it's an older one. Another reader, One Kitten is Too Many. One Kitten is Not Too Many. That's a cute little story. I was looking at that. Danny and the Dinosaur, another reader. The Wind in the Willows. This is a cute one. Let me see. Let me remind myself. First of all, it's pretty in great condition, and you know it's a nice reading type. Oh, what is that? A picture? Somebody left a picture in there. I'll take it out. Anyway, it's a nice book, and it's a nice for reading or doing whatever, making a junk journal out of it. It has a pretty cover. So that one. I think I have more than one Charlotte's Web. That's why I'm putting this one. This is an older one, so I put that one in there. And this one too is a really neat, kind of interesting story in it. Believe it's true. I looked at it quite a bit. The Diary of Remember Patience Whipple, Mayflower 1620, and it tells about her trip over on the Mayflower. I thought it was pretty cool story, so very interesting. Okay, so that's all the books that I've listed recently. Trying to list more. I have more to list, but can only do so much in a day. This little apron's in there. It's a short apron. I call it a short apron or a kid's apron. I don't know. It fits around my waist, and I can tie a knot, and the apron's in the front of me. But if you wanted to get it for a child, it's not a really super young child, but maybe a 9 or 10-year-old. This would be cute, and it would fit, I believe, a child of that age. Okay, so I'm not going to unfold these, but these are some, let me bring them over, some really pretty, and I have laundered all of these too, even the apron, and made them, make sure they're nice and fresh and clean, but pretty embroidered pillowcases. You see that one has some eyelet trim. This one's the butterfly one. And this one is birds and sunflowers. Really pretty. I put some of these game score sheets type things in there from the vintage game called Fluster. Let me see, is that right side up? Yeah. There's the score sheets. And they came in this little folder here. So just, that's the game. That's the whole game. You just have these. Somehow I never played it before, but I just like the score sheet, so I kept some for myself and put some in my Etsy. So that is in there. And then I need to flip through these really quick. That's my computer. I'm in my room with my computer. I got several of these big roundish doilies that have a star, but they're listed different because the pattern is a little bit different. Because you see the pattern on this one? Let me show you the next one. I was going to list them all together, and then I noticed, and they're different, a little bit different sizes too. So that one's very similar to the last one, but it's still, see how it's a little different? See that one, and then this one? It's different. So that one, and this one is more like the first one I showed you. So, but again, there's variation, slight variation in sizes. So I just went ahead and listed them separate. Sorry, I'm trying to balance here. Okay, let me move these so you can see the other ones. This is a really pretty one. That's in there. 3 heart kind of placemat things. Really pretty. I have plenty of doilies for myself, so that's why I'm listing some of them too. This is a kind of a scarf or a runner, table runner. Really pretty one. You can see the color there. One of the nice kind of dark ecru or whatever color that might be. This is a big round one. I'm not going to open it up, but you can see that's folded in a quarter there, folded 4 times. So that one is in there. Nice. They're so beautiful. I can't even believe how lucky I was to pick these up. You know what I mean? And to find them, because I didn't used to find any doilies. Okay, this is a nice big round one. And I'm running out of room here. That's why I'm kind of like squishing it onto. This is one of the hot, the hot pads or whatever. It's a double layer. So you can try to take these apart if you want and have two to use, but you know, I wasn't going to take them apart. I just went ahead and listed them. But I think they're really cool. I had never seen them before I found those, and then somebody, or Sherry Schmier, told me what they were. They're pot holders. So a beautiful heart doily. That is, I think, very unique. I don't have that. That's the only one I've ever seen. You know, and I have different sizes of these pot holders in there. That's a smaller one. A couple of these floral type. They're so, aren't they beautiful? Can you imagine making that? I can't even think about how hard that might be to make. The pot holder. This is like that flower one, but it's oval. Isn't that pretty? I just love that. And a purple, big purple round one, biggish, largish. It has like a ruffly piece here. Another one that I can't imagine making anything that like that with my hands. It's just like, looks so complicated. And double rows rectangle one here. So beautiful. And this is a square rectangle with the rose in the middle. Pink, pretty pink one. And this is it. So hope you enjoy my little update, and I'll see you in a little bit with hopefully I'm trying to finish up my no-sew journals. They take some time. I'm just, you know, like to make them nice. So I'll see you later with that update, and have a great Saturday. Thank you for watching. Happy crafting. See ya.